Deputy David Cullinane.
Lasky and Corla, we're in a privileged position here that we represent the people who sent us here, and I think all of us have to be conscious of who exactly sent us here. It's people who are on different levels of incomes. It's also the 140,000 people who are at the moment on the minimum wage. And while we have a responsibility in this chamber, we're also people, not all of us because some of us didn't take it, but TDs got 3 pay increases in the last 2 years. Just imagine that for a second, 3 pay increases in the last 2 years. And we're saying to the lowest paid workers in the state that because of Brexit they must wait. The 30 cent an hour increase that the Low Pay Commission said they should get, they have to wait. And that's quite extraordinary. People outside look at politics at the times and they look at the fairness of decisions that a government will make. How is it fair to say to the lowest income workers in the state that they must wait? There are lots of people in the state who earn lots of money. There are some of those that we in Sinn Féin want to pay a bit more tax because they happen to earn hundreds of thousands of euro a year. The government says no, but it has no problem whatsoever, absolutely no problem, in saying to those on the minimum wage, you must wait. Now, Deputy O'Reilly talked about the living wage and what it is, and she's right, because the living wage is designed and calculated to work out what an individual needs to pay for their basic needs after a week's work. It isn't 2 holidays a year or even 1 holiday. It isn't that they would have a comfortable lifestyle at the end of it. It's that they would have enough money to pay for the lighting in their homes, to pay for food, to pay for medicines and to pay for the basic essentials. That's what the living wage does. And yet your government, Minister, is not minded to support it, nor, by the way, is Fianna Fáil, who, as in lots of other issues, speak from both sides of their mouth. The business lobby will come in, Fianna Fáil will fall into line. I'm sure that the business lobby from some of the business organisations was behind the government decision to defer paying the increase in the minimum wage. How about, Minister, for once not being in the pockets of vested interests and elites? How about once for Fine Gael to actually represent people who are on the margins, people who also get up early in the morning, by the way, work hard and work very hard, doing very, very difficult jobs that a lot of other people wouldn't do, get the minimum wage, but are being told you should not get a living wage and you should not get the increase in the minimum wage. Sinn Féin is a party that proudly supports the living wage because it's about dignity. It's about treating these people with the respect that they deserve, which is something sadly lacking when it comes to both Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil on this issue.
Mike de Hacta, and I now call Minister